So, hello guys from YouTube. My name is Jefferson Martins. I am 27 years old. I'm single. I have been working as a developer on IT. I'm a little in a in a city called Rio Claro. It's a city from the interior of São Paulo. And today we're gonna talk about social anxiety, okay? And it's by the way, the main purpose of this platform, the talking I'm a little is to improve our English. It isn't a class, it's only an immersion that we can talk about some subjects and we can talk what you want to talk about, okay? So I think that's it. So I will start here. Basically, we have some question to answer about some subject, and we are answer together the questions. And there isn't a true answer. Okay, it's only a personal question or personal advice. So I think that's it. So could you start, Wanda? Introduce yourself, please.
Okay. Good evening. I'm Wanda from Niterói, Rio de Janeiro. Today is really cold here. Uh, 18 degrees for us is hard to feel. Two sons, one grandson, one daughter-in-law. I'm a cat person. I have a beautiful black-white cat, and I'm a dentist. Is that? And you, Jeff?
Oh, in this case, and you, Thiago.
Okay.
Hi guys, I'm Thiago. I am 27 years old and live in Vitória da Conquista in Bahia State. Now I'm alone. But in the past I'm living with my parents. I'm work in a software company. I'm product owner. I'm studying English because it's very important to my area. So it's important to the life too. In my free time, I like to watch series and movies, travel so much, and make tracks.
Nice, nice. So, guys, normally I used to say that after the answer, we can choose another person to continue the answer, okay? So if I read the question, I can answer, and after that, I can choose another one to continue the answer or continue to read the next question if I would be the last one, okay? So the first one, I will start it. Chun, chun, chun. Let me see. In this video that I showed before this live on YouTube, you guys, there is a lady that said, there is much more to me than my silence. How we can discuss about this phrase? I think that it's a little hard to talk about it, okay? But there is much more to me than my silence. So normally when you see someone that is more quiet in a place, in an environment, for example, we usually to imagining about, oh my gosh, that guy is so shaming. Why? So we need to think that behind of this I don't remember how can I say comportamento. Someone remember?
Behavior.
Behavior. Yes, thank you. So we need to think behind of the behavior of that person. What is happening in his mind? So there are a lot of things probably. So we need to think that there is much more to me than my silence. So if you don't talk with that shame person, probably you won't know anything about that person. So if you try to stop, go to next to that person, for example, and try to start a conversation, probably you will learn a lot of things that you don't know, for example. So I think this phrase is so strong to me, especially in this aspect of when you see someone that is a little shame or that you don't want to talk about, but you can go to this person and try to start a conversation. It's a simple conversation, then try to unlock a lot of things in your life. And I think that's it. And you, Tiago?
I'm agree with you. I'm think it's not easy understand the silence because sometimes silence can be say something or no. In some case, the person can be say okay. I don't wanna company and okay. And sometimes the person want for this company, but he can say he can ask. So depends of the person and depends of the type of no, the kind of the silence. But it's I'm think always it's complete to understand your silence and the silence of the others. But I think this silence it's necessary. Have many persons that silence it's very important because these persons feel comfortable with the silence. But for the another, it's difficult to live with the silence. But I think it's very complex. And you, Wanda?
Yeah, I totally agree with you. We need to respect because we don't know if this person uh, is quiet because she needs that, or I have a fear to approach with a quiet person because I could be rude and unrespectable when I approach to a person. Maybe he or she want to be only alone by herself, by himself, and think about the life. It's a little bit complicated because uh, m- mostly today is difficult to approach, and we don't know if you get rude or not with our behavior. It's it's a kind of a tough question.
Yes, I'm totally agree with you. Normally, I used to say, for example, when I see someone that is more quiet, so when I try to go to next one and try to, oh, good morning, how are you? Depend of the answer, I can start a conversation. I can try to start a conversation and depend of the answer. So I understand that you don't want to talk about, and that's okay. So, but I did not my bad, eu fiz a minha parte.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, and I think we need to see the place of this person is, because if it's a party, maybe she stay in a party, she wants to get in contact with another person.
Mhm,
Then I think approach is okay. But if this person is in a bar, for example, and take a glass of water, of wine, for example, and get a little bit alone, I think we don't need, you don't, it's rude to approach. Eh,
mhm.
maybe.
Nice. Wanda, could you read the next answer? Sorry, the next question, please.
Number 2,
Yes.
there is
Sorry,
much.
the number 3.
3,
Yes.
what is social anxiety and how does it different from general anxiety? Anxieties have similarities, but social anxiety talk about fear of contact with other people, like talking in public space, like fear of judgment for default, and things like that. Talk about anxiety, of course, but in a social contact.
Nice.
And you, Thiago?
Agree with you. I think the the social anxiety have specifics and the details like the security about yourself, about your body, about you're in the space where you are in this moment, have tem a ver with the others and yourself. So it's a fear to not the space but the persons, because seja pelo your clothes, your body, for many fears that you have about yourself and the others, and do that.
I'm agree with you both guys. And I think that, for example, what is social anxiety and how does it differ from general anxiety or social anxiety? I'm a, uh, I'm a little bit, uh, I have a little bit difficult with the social anxiety because sometimes, depend of the place, especially in a big party, uh, I have intensive fear of social situations. Uh, try to Normally I start to think, oh my gosh, I am being judged by other people, and it's not true, or maybe it's true. I really don't know, but it's an intensive fear in my case, in a social anxiety. So normally in a general anxiety, I think that involves a excessive worry about something. For example, I need to finish my task today. It's true, I need to finish. So behind my behavior, I'm thinking about, oh my gosh, how can I finish it? And so I'm so anxiety in this moment to finish this immersion. After this, I will try to starting this task and finish until midnight. So I think it's the difference in my case between the social anxiety and the general anxiety in this case. So uh, it's true, guys. So the
It's
next
hard.
question. Oh,
Deadlines always are hard.
yes, I'm agree. Can
Um,
you describe it? Sorry, Thiago.
in my case, in my specific case, I have many social anxiety because talking in public, it's very difficult to me because I'm stutter. So
Mhm.
it's terrible talking in public, but sometimes it's necessary. In my degree, no, during the college, was necessary, but I'm not. I no, I has many fear to talk in public. It's difficult today, but it's necessary. So I'm trying so much, and I force me to talk in public because it's necessary. I need talk with my colleagues, the clients, but it's not easy because the judgment, it's very difficult to deal because the many persons don't understand my situation, and this person think he is nervous. He oh no, it's not nervous. Have yes, it's nervous, but it's not only nervous. Have many situations with this, but I'm thinking my fear to social action, it's most big like general anxiety, I think.
Yes, I'm totally agree with you. And yeah, sorry for this, guys. I think that this immersion is the main purpose is to try to think out of the box. But
Yeah, it's a therapy.
yes, for
Yes.
example, I was so ashamed when I needed to talk in a public situation. For example, to stay here on YouTube in front of you, for example, it was terrible in 2 years ago to me. And I think that, for example, there was a judgment about my English because of this immersion. Some colleague mine opened the immersion, and after this immersion, he came to me, "Oh, Jeff, your English is not good." So okay. And I said to that guy, I know that my English is not good, but you need to think that my main proposal tries to talk and try to speak English every day, and someday my English will be the best one to me, and that's okay. So you need to think that I need to study English every day. I need to start an immersion on every Tuesday with another people. So it's so hard to me, but it's the main purpose to me to evict, to reduce this shame of mine, and that's okay. I know that my English is not good, and but we can talk it, especially in this platform, talk and talk. It's we can talk a lot of things. We don't have fear to talk wrong or to don't use the best accent or another other uh, I don't remember how laws on the English, for example. So that's it. I will continue here. I will try to continue to improve my English. I really, I really want pay attention in the judgments of mine, and that's okay. The important that we are here and we are studying, we are talking, and this immersion is our therapy too.
Yeah. Congrats, Jeff. Congrats, Tiago. Struggling with our anxiety is so difficult, so hard to open and to push ourselves to do something. But in the opposite, if you don't push ourselves, we get in a bubble of fear and the anxiety and the self-judgment uh, turn into a great thing and a prison and can take us to stuck us and to prisoner us.
Yes.
Congrats for you both.
Thanks.
Thank you. So, Tiago, could you read the next one, please?
Yes. Number 4, can you describe a situation where you felt social anxious? Well, in my case, it's in all days that in my meetings with my team. it's quickly, but it's difficult because I need to talk with many persons with many different situations. But like I said, this is my job. I need to talk with many persons during the day. In all the time, it's difficult. And you, Wanda?
To me, I don't like to talk in public space, and I hate to read in public space. And I don't struggle with myself because I I passed this time to push myself and to to need this kind of thing. Nowadays, I'm a dancer and I talk with one person in once a time. One person once time. It's not problem to me, but for our audience, it's impossible. And you, Jeff?
Nice. In my case, I think that I could say a specific situation. Three weeks ago, I needed to go to the São Paulo capital because there was a meeting with the C levels of the company, and I was so anxiety of this meeting because I had to defender
I don't
defend
know.
I really
Go
don't know
ahead.
defender a specific topic of my team, and it was so hard because in a C level you need to bring a lot of topics and a high topics with a strong argumentation. And especially in this meeting, I had to speak everything in English too. So
Oh,
under pressure, I had to speak in English too. So it's so
oh,
hard to be. But after this meeting, eu fui parabenizado. I had a
mm,
lot of congratulations because of the performance of this meeting. So it was so wonderful to me because oh my gosh, I can speak in English. So it's so grateful to me. It was so grateful to me this situation. But if I could answer this question, I think that the public speaking, I think it could be normal for almost of people. I think the public speaking it's a little also hard. So I think that's it. So the number five, what are some common physical and emotional symptoms of social anxiety? It's a little, oh my gosh. In my case, I think that I started to freezing my speaking, so I am stopping for almost every word because I need to, especially in a English situation, I needed to think in a double mode. Oh, what I need to talk it. Oh, I need to talk this one, this one, this one, and I need to take this one and bring it to the English mind and oh, you need to talk about this one. And your English needs to continue the subject. So I think so in this moment I start to freezing sometimes, especially when I am under pressure or for example in suddenly meeting that I need to talk in English. Oh my gosh, I'm not prepared. But before the immersion, for example, or before the meeting, I try to bring the subjects, try to talk alone, uh, about that subject, try to, oh, what I could talking about this subject. Oh, guys, I'm gonna show you this dash, for example, or something like this, and I'm trying to figure out another subject during the moment that I'm talking, and then I'm going to show everything that I going remember during the meeting, for example. And you, Thiago?
In my case, I have many swear in my hands, in my head. It's 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 very difficult. I'm think shortness of breath in this case. I'm looking down so much, and I'm using my cell phone to try and distract me. So in these situations, have a strange thing. I think it's I'm lost the words. It's very common that during a meeting or when I talk with a pessoa desconhecida. It's very common. I'm lost the words. And you, Wanda?
I think physical symptoms are hard, um, hard honey running, I think, and sweat in hands or in another part of the body. And what else? Uh, a brief, a little bit space to space, and is that and the situation of the mental health, the mental symptoms, I think is self-judgment. I think that you judge me, and I felt so bad because I think that you judge me. And I get these symptoms and I go step by step up in this kind of thinking, and I get really stuck in that kind of symptom.
Nice, nice. The next one, how does social anxiety impact in daily life and relationships, Wanda?
Oh, it's terrible because if you have a little bit social anxiety, I think is normal. Everyone gets in a time or in a situation. Everyone could have social anxiety. But if it's a huge social anxiety, um, get our relationship terrible because you can't have friends, you can go to a party or a exhibition. Oh, your life get a little bit stopped because you don't have, you need a therapy to push yourself that from that situation. And you, Tiago,
Agree with you, Wanda. It's very difficult. I'm thinking it's difficult to know new persons. It's difficult to keep a conversation. In the some case, you can lose a great opportunity of the job in in your professional life. It's very difficult. In the personal relationships, it's difficult too, when you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend. It's difficult, life in the social place, because the relationship, it's not only in your self place, in your little space. Have another important space to live, to go. And when you have this problem so much, it's difficult to deal with the close person and the another persons in yourself home. It's difficult because sometimes you have these problems in yourself home with your parents. It's difficult to talk with simple questions in your relationship with your your parents or your couple. So I'm thinking it's very complicated and need many attention. I think and do that.
I'm agree with you both guys. And I think that, as the Wanda said, everyone has a little bit social anxiety. So I'm totally agree with you. But when you have a huge anxiety in your life, I think you are leading to a isolation mode, in a deep isolation, when you don't fix and when you don't treat this behavior. So I think it's gonna case or make it difficult to form new relationship, and probably will impact negatively uh, in your performance, in your work, in your school, because you don't want to see another people. You don't want to see another life or another scene. You don't, you only want to see your life, your tasks, your work, your behavior, only one in all the world. And I think it's uh when you have a huge anxiety in your life, it's the impact that it could cause in your life if you don't treat or
Yeah,
try to treat, because it's not easy to treat this one. It's not easy to talk about this subject, especially with another people. You need to be prepared to talk about this subject.
yeah. I think many times people want to talk to other person, to drink in a public space or to eat in a public space. They want, but they have so self-judgments and fears, then they don't continue to move to face this act. I think is about that. Not want, I think, more self-judgment, low self-esteem, and many bad things in the mind.
Mhm. In my case, I don't know if I can talk, I can speak it, but there is a specific guy from YouTube. It's I don't know, but I think it's an influencer. The name is Rafael Grata. I really don't know if you know it, from Santiago, but this guy is so good in his work, for example, in his influence work, because he tried to bring us dopamine, and try to explain about the dopamine and uh, how to work with this dopamine, and try how to improve your dopamine in your daily life. So it's so good, the channel from this guy. And if I could recommend for you. You can watch some videos and try to understand about our dopamine. It's it's so hugely important for our life, and I like it. So it's a tip for you guys if you want.
Thank you. Thank you. I will try to see today or tomorrow, maybe. Thank
Nice.
you for the tip.
No problem. Thiago maybe know this guy.
Yes,
That's
he's so good.
nice, nice. I like it too. So the next one, what coping strategies have you found effective in managing social anxiety? It's a little hard. You, Thiago, do you want to answer it, or if you want, you can choose another question, okay?
Okay, I have a good tip. In my case, I'm trying not focus on the problem. I'm trying focusing in another thing like a color specific, a fun thing of my day, um, a not specific thing, but I'm trying not focus on this problem or in my fear. I'm trying focusing in another thing because when you switch your focus to a good thing or a simple thing, you can you can see another ways to do this difficult thing for you, like talk in public or talking with your boss, for example. Uh, Another thing is breathe slowly. So much, it's very important. Breathe slowly because you can organize your things. You can control your anxiety more. And in my case, I use some things in my hand, like for example, some things in my hand to to guide my focus for this thing. And you, Wanda?
Yeah, good tips. I I love these tips. Thank you. And my tip is meditation, because if you try to meditation every day, a little bit, could be a guided meditation in YouTube for 5 minutes, for example, and you get, like you said, will put your focus when you want to put. And if you have in a bad situation, you can focus in your body. My foot is in these shoes, and I feel smooth or a pain, and my legs, and you can scanner your body in a meditation and take focus in your breathing, exhaling, and instilling. Exhaling, I don't know in English, okay? And I think it is a good tip to take your focus and put in your body in your breath. You, Jeff?
Nice, nice.
Thanks.
I really, I will get this tip. I will try to get this tip because I think you are the second person that talked to me to, oh, try to practice meditation. I will try it. And Thiago said about you try to take something in your hand to maybe to create a focus, and you don't have opportunity to take a distraction with another people. Normally, I when I had opportunity to talk in this public speaking, and before that meeting, I have opportunity to study something about the specific subject. I try to do my best, and when I'm trying to talk about this subject in front of a lot of people, I try to be the master of that subject. So I try to be an imponent guy in front of everyone. And when I try to explain something, I try to focus on a specific guy, for example, because I try to create a scenario on his mind that I will ask something to him, and that guy needs to pay attention of me because I will ask something. So uh, I I will focus on you, and I will explain everything, but I always see in your eyes that and try to see that if you are paying attention in me of me. Okay, so I try to be the master opponent guy, and normally I don't get any distraction when I do this. And sometimes, for example, when I need to talk in a meeting, online meeting, normally I take a pen and starting to click because oh my gosh, I mean distraction took come on, turning back to this screen, and let's continue the subject, let's continue talking about this one. And it's a good tip on the series La Casa de Papel. I don't know if you read, if you're
Yes,
watching.
I
There is a specific person, Lisboa. Lisboa has a pen that he took that put behind of his head and amarra the hair and trying to focus and finish his plan, for example. So it's a maybe a good tip because uh, she
yeah,
created she created a methodology for him. Oh, when I take this pen and grab it on my hair, I will be more clever in this moment.
yeah.
And if you open your mind, probably you would be clever than if you didn't take a pen, for example. It's
Yeah,
a it's
it's a good thing. It's like me in my clinic. When I stay, I talk to people in the wait room, and then I talk to them. Wait, I will turn into a dentist, and then I put my coat, my mask, my toca, I don't know, and then I became dentist. It's different. And
Mhm.
I think this kind of thing to put, she became a
A
focus
new
people.
person.
Yeah.
Nice, nice. Yeah, I'm agree with you, Wanda, because I work at home in a home office, in my office. Uh, and there are some people that change his clothes to change his mind. Oh, now I need to work, so I will
Yes,
change
yes.
my clothes because I need to start my job.
It's a
And
trick to get
yes,
focus in your profession, in your job.
in my in another house, I don't have a specific office. I had a table with my bed, and isn't a office because when I was working on my older room, uh, I looked to the bed. Oh my gosh, I need to lay my bed. So I stop my work and go to the bed, and isn't good. So now I have a specific room to
Place,
do my
yeah,
job. And when I enter, I close the door. Or if I could, I lock it, and now I'm working, I'm studying, and
yes.
it-
I feel.
yes, so it's totally different when we did this little methodology, these little treats or something like this, because you can create. Oh my gosh, if I take this pen, I will be clever more than
Yes,
if not. And pin
yeah.
your mind, and probably you'll be clever than not. Oh my gosh, how much you left?
Oh my gosh, time flies.
Time is flies. The time is left.
Our therapy go on.
Yes,
Nice.
time
And guys, what
flies
did you
so
think about
fast.
the subject? Did you like it?
Yes, totally. It's so good subject, so thinkable.
Yes, me too. Like Wanda said, was a therapy for me. Was this conversation was so good. Thanks so much.
Well, thank you guys. Thank you for coming to our immersion and to talk a little bit about our life, about our behavior. So it's so grateful to me to learning about new lives. For example, when you said, Tiago, about the taking something in your hand when you're talking, is it's very true. When you said, I remember in the same moment, oh my gosh, I always take my pen to start thinking. So it's so true. And the Wanda said about the meditation. I really will try to start it because I think it would be so grateful in our life. I will try to this one. And you, Larissa, what did you think about the subject today? Did you like it?
It was great to discuss about this, and I think I have social anxiety. I discovered this today, and it was an amazing conversation with Milani. We had similar ideas and some experience, so it was great.
Nice, nice. And you, Milene, what did you think?
It was a deep conversation about our lives, about our anxiety. But it was a good topic to reflect and think about it and try to improve or overcome this problem. But it's a hard problem when you have a uh, if you have hard symptoms of social anxiety, I think you need help,
Mm,
professional help, always.
nice, nice. And have you finished all question, the answer of all question or not? Because in our team, I think that we finish until the sixth question because we start in a deeply conversation about some specific question. So it was grateful. And have you finished or not?
No, we couldn't finish too.
Nice, nice. So I think that's it. And welcome and to my immersion, Larissa and Milene. I think that you are the first time with me, guys. Yes. Is it?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So welcome. I always here on Thursday and 8 p.m. Okay. So I think that's it because the time is totally left. So thank you so much, guys, for coming to our immersion. See you next week. Okay. Have
Thank
a
Thank
you.
you.